So let's go ahead and tell our story. Let me go ahead and get this disclaimer. We do a vlogging channel. We vlog our everyday lives. Every now and then within our everyday lives, we come across something that we just need to talk about.
Yeah.
So this isn't a bash video. This is what happened to us while we were on vacation. Yes. So with that said, everybody's childhood dream is to one day be able to go to Disney.
Disney.
Am I right or am I
yes.
wrong? So as many times as we've been to Florida, we've just never have gone to Disney. We've always gone to Universal Studios. So this time when we decided we were going to go to Florida, let's go to Disney one day. And we did our research. And from what everybody said and what they said online, Magic Kingdom was the park to go to for the adult family fun.
Yes.
The overall Disney experience. Because I pretty much knew that once I did it once, I wasn't going to do it ever again. Bucket list, check. We were like excited to go and have this experience finally. We get there. We get from the car. We get into the park. And then I'm going to be honest with y'all. Going through Disney security is like going through TSA.
Yeah. They are very, very meticulous.
So then when you got into the park, it was like,
where do I go?
We were in there for a few hours. He was like, where's the characters?
Granted, it was on your map when we finally got a map.
Yeah,
after
when
I
they
asked
asked
for a map. They had spots where it showed where the characters are. So we finally started navigating to those spots and get there.
And nothing's there.
Nothing there.
And you would have employees and we were like, where are the characters? Oh, they're taking a break. Da 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 da.
Much as money as I pay, you need to be out there.
Y'all need to have rotations, quick rotations. Long.
I'm sorry, because it costs too much.
So everything we decided that we wanted to get on, the lines were broken. I mean, the rides were broken. We would get up there and we'd look at the clock and the clock would say like an hour and 20-minute wait. And then you would see the worker come and flip it and change it to 0, ride down.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening around this park? So we got so frustrated.
Yeah.
That we were like, okay, we'll just go and we're going to wait for the Disney parade. Which on our map said that they had a parade every 3 hours. It's like the whole park was lined up waiting for this daggone parade. Mm-hmm. So finally we asked an employee, said, well, you know, what time does the parade start? Because according to this map, it should have been started. She said, oh, we're going to postpone this until about 10 o'clock tonight. Now, mind you, this was about 6,
7 o'clock. Yeah.
So then we asked, we said, well, what's going on with the characters? Why don't we see any characters in the park? Oh, in the evenings when it's extremely hot like it is, we give them the breaks for the evening and they don't come back out until at nighttime where it's time to go and do the parade. So at this time I was like, you know what? We not going to see Mickey. We not going to see Donald Duck. We ain't going to see no Goofy. We ain't going to see nobody. I might as well just go on, take my little happy butt. I can't get on no rides because they broken down. Let's leave. So on the way out, I said, you know what? I paid too much money for them not to hear what I have to say. So I went to guest relations, and I don't do this. I'm used to losing money all the freaking time. Y'all should know that by now. So a lose is a lose for me. But if I'm spending this kind of money, you're going to hear what I got to say. So I went there and I told the lady, I said, you know, I'm really not trying to really complain. I said, but we've been in this park for hours. We traveled from Virginia. And we didn't see not one Disney character. She looked surprised.
Yeah.
She said, you didn't see any characters? And did you go by the map? I said, yes.
Yeah.
We went to every spot that there were supposed to be characters, and there were no characters in this park. Then she said, well, yeah, it's extremely hot, so sometimes they don't come out in the evenings when it's extremely hot. They wait until later. Okay. I said, well, ma'am, how do y'all rectify this? I said, because this is extremely unfair for us to pay this kind of money.
And have this experience.
Yeah. She said, well, you can come back tomorrow. you all can pay $80 per ticket
And come back tomorrow.
and come back tomorrow and try it out again tomorrow and see if tomorrow is a better day in the park for you.
Say, oh heck no.
My head almost spent around.
Yeah, another $160 when I already spent almost $300. So that's gonna bring it up to almost $500. Oh no.
I said, so that doesn't just seem like that's. I said, can you give us like, we'll even take another part.
Yeah, just give us another part. That's
Yeah.
all I'm. Well,
So we don't do that.
Yeah, you have to pay that extra money.
I said, no kind of discount.
Nope.
No. So this is what she came up with. She said, here, take these. And I'm going to try to cover the barcodes because I don't know if they. And y'all can see the dates on them. She said, here, take these. Go back in the park and see if you can find something to get on.
Because these are the fast passes, you get on faster. Mind you, we looked at the fast pass lines, and they were still long too.
They were an hour long.
Yeah, so those was 40 minutes, an hour long as well. So, no.
So it was almost like, get out my face and go back in the park and try it. And I said, ma'am, whatever we can get on, they are broken down. I mean, seriously broken down.
Yep.
So
we was like, we never coming here. We never coming back to this park ever again. But I guess they don't care.
They don't care. They got the money.
They got the money.
So the first con was
crowded. I'm talking club crowded. You know, you going through like this. You, excuse me.
This leads to the second thing. Where the heck are the Disney characters?
Yeah. Where's Mickey Mouse? Where's
Goofy?
Minnie Mouse? Donald Duck?
Woo-doo-doo.
Somebody. Where? Hoo-hoo! Y'all here?
Okay.
I spent all this money. Where are you?
The park is extremely hard to navigate.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know why? Because nobody gives you a freaking map.
Yeah.
So it was very hard to navigate. We used Google so much while we were there. Every time we passed something, we didn't know whether it was a ride, whether it was a walk-through attraction.
Mm-hmm.
We just didn't know. So it was just hard to navigate and know, that's Space Mountain.
Okay.
Super duper long lines.
Yeah. Long. And we said, I don't know if I want to wait this long to get on a ride, and I don't know what it is.
We're going to insert a map of Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And from this map, you're going to think that, wow, this is a huge park. It's not a huge park.
It's not huge. It's just a big old circle. Because you have to do a lot of walking, and because you're doing a lot of walking, you think it's huge.
A lot of the rides were down.
They were broke down.
The monorail.
The express monorail broke down.
The Incredibles, which were the only characters that we saw at the park, and they started a dance party on the street.
Yeah, it was tight.
And it was tight. And they did all the dances. And if you've seen the vlog video, which is a video before this, you saw that clip. Princess Castle is beautiful.
We saw that. Yeah.
Because as soon as you get in the park, that is the focal point. The monorail is actually very tight. It's very nice.
Fast.
They're very organized from the time you get into the parking lot to the time you get into the park now.
Yeah.
That's very organized. Staff was very friendly. So here's my recommendations. Our recommendations. My recommendation number 1 is go to Universal Studios.
Go to Universal. Yeah, you won't be disappointed.
You will
it's
not
tight.
be disappointed. And especially if you're older. Like I say, like we don't have kids. If we probably took our godkids and nieces and nephews, our experience probably would have been different because our joy would have came from them having fun.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm be honest, kids were in there crying.
Yeah, kids in there crying. I felt like crying right along with them too.
Kids were in there like, where's Minnie? Where's Mickey? And I was like, I want to cry with you too because where they at? I think that if they're going to do the characters like they're doing them, you need to have a general admission.
Yeah. For character time.
Right. And then you need to have like a late admission.
Yeah.
And let it be known that late admission is going to be, of course, the cheaper price. But you're not going to see the characters.
Just rides. You just got rides.
You're just going to have the rides and the parade.
Park. Yeah. way, you know, you give us recommendations, we can pass it along to other people. Again, this is our opinion and our experience.
Right.
We're not trying to bash Disney. I think that Disney does great, but it just wasn't great for us.
Yep.
So we hope that this helps you in your decision making,
right.
so that when you go buy that expensive ticket, you will make an informed decision.
And I'm also going to write a letter to Disney.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really expecting much. I don't even expect them to give me anything back or free tickets or anything like that, because honestly, it'll cost me more to get back there to take advantage of free tickets than it, you know what I mean? So that right there is not even a thing for me. But my thing is, I don't want anyone else to experience what we experienced.
And then we went online and looked at some reviews too, and some people are saying the same thing. They're saying that Disney is overrated,
right,
overpriced,
and the rides are old.
So I'm pretty sure, the rides are old. So I'm pretty sure we just only adding to what people are already saying. So this video has been long enough.
All right, so straight from the VA.
The dirty, dirty South.
Two up, two down, holla.